Okay guys, this is IcyNewYear and we're back in our Better Than Wolves Let's Play. And today we have to go get some mining done. I did go through some pretty base stuff. I picked some more coal off that wall over there. Got myself some torches. I have a couple mushrooms planted in here, hoping they spread. Because one of the things added in Better Than Wolves is you can't make bone meal just by crafting bones. You have to get, I think it's called a grinder, before you can make bone meal. I've got 2 chickens. That's the extent of my food. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of weed over here. And at some point very soon I do need to fence that off. I don't want animals screwing up everything there. But I am excited about these caves over here. We're going to pop up, do some exploration, and we're going to hope for some iron. Oh, excellent. Some more coal already. Heck yeah. You can never have enough coal. Yep. I hear that terrible sound. I'm not quite sure what it is. Okay. I think something is trying to eat me. Something is trying to eat me. Oh, or is that just the distorted chicken sound? That is definitely something trying to eat me. Okay, I'm going to try to remember. There he is. There's the Enderman. Let's just not look at him right now. I'm going to try to do this thing. In my live stream, I'm constantly yelled at for getting lost in caves. And everyone yells at me, "Oh, Icy, just put your torches on the right." So I'm going to try my best to remember to do that in this Let's Play. Now I say that, I'm probably going to immediately forget. As you can see, that one's on the ground. And we'll see where what goes on here. Let's see how this turns out. I'm hearing a lot of zombie noises, just a ton. And I have a sneaking suspicion that there is a spawner somewhere nearby. That is a lot of zombie noises for no spawner. And I did make the mistake of not bringing a sword. So a zombie spawner this close to my house would be amazing. I know I found spawners in some of my hardcore worlds. I just don't remember if this one had one. Okay, well, it looks like I'm totally wrong about the spawner thing. We have come out on the other side. Oh, this is where I made my first house. It was over in that hole right there. In my hardcore world, that was where my house was. In fact, we're actually pretty close to where I died. Oh, the memories. Where I died. So in this world, I believe I was being chased over the mountain by a spider, which knocked most of my health off. And then when I was coming down, there it is. Yeah, that looks familiar. I was being chased by a spider. When I came down this little thing here, I fell, and the fall damage killed me. Ah, the reminiscing. Okay, a bit more. There's a lot of coal on the edge of this mountain, which is nice, but we definitely need to get some iron going. So until we get some, reasonable iron tools, we really can't get too deep into the good old Better Than Wolves stuff. Looks like that's a dead end there. We're gonna head on back down this way. I do still hear a ton of zombies, so I feel like there might be a spawner around here somewhere. And that Enderman is just still hanging out. Let's, oh. I definitely need to bring in a sword down here. Oh, come on, guy. There we are. This no sword thing is... it's pretty killer. Well, that, yep, there we go. It's like we got a zombie dungeon this close to our home. That is awesome. If I can get in there without dying, of course. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out of here. And we will come back with a sword. Man, look at that. It is just like right next to my house. That is fantastic. We're gonna pop on in here. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that pressure plate there. Make ourselves a sword, and we are gonna conquer us a dungeon. We'll go ahead and make 2 swords, and we should go ahead and make another pick while we're here. There we are. We're ready to go. Ready to go. I think it should be up here. Whoop! This Enderman popping around. Oh, this doesn't seem right. I think I went too high. Yeah, let's go ahead and just check this out real quick while we're here. Look at this. Torch is on the right. Oh! There we go. Looks like that's gonna dead end. Okay. And get back to that spawner, and we will be right back. Okay, I found my way back to this guy. I've got swords, I've got a new pickaxe, and we are ready to fight off this dungeon. To be honest, there probably won't be that much to fight since I did kind of light it up reasonably well. I think that's the cheap way to deal with a dungeon. You toss a torch and you run away. Yeah, we definitely don't want to hurt that spawner. Ooh, a saddle, some bread, gunpowder, cocoa beans. Oh yeah. And like always, we need this moss stone. Oh yeah, there's that whole thing in Better Than Wolves where moss stone spreads to cobble that's near a spawner. So we can actually use this spawner either to... Let's not take the cobble then. Either to, you know, have a nice experience farm, or we can come in here, drop some more cobble, and then come back and have a nice little moss stone farmer. There, I figured there'd be a bit behind there. So you can see like it's on the walls here, which is not a normal Minecraft thing. So what I'll probably do is I'll grab this moss stone, I'll just patch up holes as I go. Oh. That way we can continue to get this moss stone every time we come back. I don't have much cobble on me, but I'm sure as I get mining here I'll get some more, and I'll come back and I'll just refill this. Maybe eventually we could set up a system with a cobblestone generator and some piston pushers. Oh god, I was so afraid that was going to destroy my spawner. Like, as I'm telling all my plans for the spawner, I was like, oh no, that creeper's going to blow up the spawner and everything will be for naught. Oh, better put that back up real quick. Well, we could set up, like, you know, an automatic cobblestone generator and have it push cobble in, into the range of the spawner, so we could have a just self-replenishing moss stone farmer. Maybe that's something we'll work on, yeah, in the future. Obviously, we're not nearly at that point, but plans for the future. Okay, we do have a bit of bread left, which is nice. Found it in that dungeon there. We have not found a single bit of iron. Excellent. I think that zombie might be after me. Yep, he's just kind of stuck up there. Let's take care of him. Don't want him popping down behind us while we're mining. It looks like we have found our first bit of iron. Excellent. And we're going to get 2 pieces out of this. Ooh. Iron, iron, iron. Excellent. This is... Whoop. So let's go after this guy. I love caving. I don't know, like, I find strip mining ridiculously relaxing for some reason. I could just do it for hours, but man, caving is just fun. It's got that adventure, you know? And I'm glad we made an extra stone pick. Now, a big thing with Better Than Wolves is we can't get huge into everything until after we can go to the Nether. We can get started, but we can't get that deep into it without going to the Nether. Okay, looks like there's not much more here. A bit of iron up here. So we're going to take this coal and then head back. So we're somewhat limited until we find our first diamonds, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rest of this coal. And I'm going to head back and make a pickaxe. And then just maybe a sword. I think a sword might be a good idea. So I will be back. Okay guys, we got back. We cooked up my iron. We made ourselves a nice little set of tools. We still have 1 iron left. We are running kind of low on food. So I'm going to pop down here to the farm. A little bit of wheat done. I need to take a moment soon and go through here and put some fencing. That way we don't get animals ruining all our crops. Because that would be terrible. But what I have set up here is just a little bit of wheat on both sides. And then I have... Ugh. Come on. I think I just ruined a bit of cropland. Yep. A little bit of wheat on both sides. And then we have my first little chunk of hemp growing over here. You can see this one's getting pretty close to sprouting up to the top. We're going to try to expand that hemp farm because that's one of the things that's really, really important. So you can find hemp seeds just by hoeing the ground. It's a pretty rare drop, but having a couple more plants will really make life a lot easier. So I'm going to search around for these, and then I will be back. Okay, guys, and I have found some more hemp. Took an entire iron hoe. We see we got 2 plants about ready to flower, and I harvested a little bit of wheat through here. Looks like I got 1 more ready. And we are ready to do our very first Better Than Wolves device, I guess is the best thing. I was going to say feature, but I guess technically the hemp would be that. But we're about to make our first device from Better Than Wolves. And this one I love. I absolutely love. And it just keeps getting better as your technology gets better. So we need to start with some wood. We're going to make ourselves a few gears, which are nice and simple to make. From those gears, we're going to need 2 things. We need, oh god, it's been a while. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Hand crank, there we go. I need some smooth stone. And we make a millstone. There we are. We're going to plop this guy down right here, plop our hand crank next to it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mill up these bones. I think you can do them in a millstone. And this wheat. And you just right click away. Now using the hand crank does eat down your hunger a lot. You'll see my hunger is going to go down kind of quick. But what it does is it's going to slowly start popping out flour. Now to speed up this process a little, we're going to make ourselves another millstone. Because 2 millstones can be, as I just derp around, 2 millstones can be powered with 1 hand crank. It just uses up twice the hunger because, you know, you're working twice as hard. So we're going to pop another millstone. Oh, let's just move these real quick. Put them in more logical spots here. Millstone here, millstone here. We're going to put our hand crank right in the middle. We're going to put wheat Let's do this. Let's put half the wheat in there and a bone. And we're going to do the same over here. Half the wheat. Actually, we're going to save the bones. I'm going to hold on to those because we do need to get some wolves. So, apparently that doesn't work. It used to work, but that time it exploded my gear. It used to work like that. Let me make sure that wasn't... Yep, it doesn't work like that anymore, apparently. So, I didn't lose anything, but I can only crank one of them at a time, it seems. So we'll pop the hand crank down there. And we're going to grind us up some flour. And as you can see, it stores up the energy there. That gear slowly fills up. And when the gear finishes, you pop out your flour, I'm sorry. You can see it's going up there. One right click just kind of fills it up a little bit, and then there we go. I'm going to finish grinding up this wheat, and I will be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've ground up that wheat into flour, and as you can see, it has completely killed my hunger, and I am starving to death. So, while this work, you might say, we're going to make ourselves some freshly baked bread. So basically, what this enables us to do is we can turn one wheat into a full piece of bread. So every time we do that, it is saving us 3 wheat. So heck yeah. Now, as we move up in the tech tree, we're going to get things that are going to automate the process of cranking that gear and everything. So it won't be as much of a pain to do it manually. Or we won't have to do it manually, so it's not going to completely exhaust our hunger every time we do it. But it does let us get our food stocks up pretty high for when we go deeper and deeper into our mines. But on this first tier of power, we're really just kind of stuck with that, you know, hand crank it. Ooh, it looks like our hemp has grown. We're going to knock those off there. We've got 2 bits of hemp. And hemp is incredibly important to hitting the next stage. Now you can harvest those. Those are fully grown hemp plants. But the bottom parts take a lot longer to grow than the top bits. So it's best just to knock off the bottom and leave the top on. Oh, I always do that. Always mess up and accidentally knock off some plants. Eventually we're going to be moving this farm inside. We'll set ourselves up a nice little area for it. But for now, you know, just this seaside farm will work well. Or lakeside farm, I guess. So, we're going to down to the hole. Not where I was heading. So we got ourselves situated farm-wise. I mean, we got a nice little source of food here. Now we are going to need to get a bunch of cows, and, of course, wolves. Which I think we're going to be doing pretty soon. Yeah, we'll probably dig out a little enclosure to keep cows in. We're going to have to start actually hunting down some skeletons at night. That way we can start getting some bones to get wolves. Let me look at that. 8 wheat to 8 bread. I'm gonna grind up one of these hemp real quick to show you what those turn into. And almost there, one more push, and there we are. We got ourselves a little 4 hemp fibers. Now that's really crucial to making the next, really, the step of technology, which is a windmill. The windmill lets us get rid of the hand crank and just automate this process. So we're not just killing ourselves every time we're trying to make some food or grind up something. We do need a lot of these hemp fibers. Can't remember exactly how many, but it's a pretty large chunk of hemp fibers that we're gonna need. But yeah, what we're gonna do is back behind the house here. We're not going to make anything fancy for now. Fancy can come later. We are going to dig ourselves out a cow breeding pit. There we go. Just a nice hole in the ground. And we're going to go down one here. There we are. And we're going to have a ladder there. For now, we're just going to tunnel up. Put that up a little bit higher so we can tell where it is. Yep, we're good to go. Get the ladder in there. Oh, got the wood on me. And as I just completely make up how you make a ladder. I don't have enough. That's enough ladders for now. Sun is setting, and in the morning, we're going to go on our quest to find some cows. I think I remember when spawning, I believe I saw some nearby. I hope I didn't kill them in typical Icy fashion, but we will soon find out. I can't remember if I killed those cows or not. The whole point of this is it lets me easily get in here without the cows being able to get out. I hate cows trying to jump up and over fences. Not fences, fence gates. So I find it a lot easier just to dig that little hole there. Since they're too wide, they can't fit through. Okay, so we're going to rest, and in the morning we're going to go search for some cows, and I'll be back when we find some. Oh yeah, guys, cow number 1, going in. Oh, and a bonus sheep. Excellent. So now we're on the quest to find cow number 2. Then from there we can just breed them to get a nice stock of cows. It'll provide us a good amount of food, and of course that ever important leather. This cow I found derping around over there. I believe earlier I had seen some cows over on this ice, so we're going to check it out over here. I hope I didn't slaughter them all. I don't remember slaughtering the cows, but I often do, so we will see. Cows, where are you? There's one. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Another fun process of bringing him all the way home. Okay guys, I'll see you when we get him there. Oh yeah guys, home stretch. Second cow, almost here. Come on buddy. You know you want this wheat. Look at, oh, I fell straight in. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and slaughter that sheep. I don't want him in here. I want my cows separate. And there is a reason for that. It's Better Than Wolves has changed the way that you mate animals. Oh god, that was terrible sounding. And disgusting. Ew. That is new. Yeah. And, well, what I was getting to was instead of having to feed them the wheat, you just toss it on the ground for them. And they will eat the wheat off the ground. The nice thing about that is it makes it a lot easier to mass breed. You can just toss a bunch of it on the ground, they'll eat it, go into love mode, and make some babies. And you can use dispensers to set up like automated systems with that. That little cow disappearing into the wall? Where'd he go? Okay. I'm just going to dig this out, make it a little bit bigger for them. And pretty soon we're going to have to get some more wood. And we will put some fences around both this and around the, whatever it's called. Oh, can't do that, can't do that. We gotta leave that one. We'll put end around the farm. There we are. There's the words. Haha. That way we can keep wild animals from falling into either of those areas. But now with our cow breeding started, we got ourselves a reasonable source of food. It's not the most efficient thing in the world, but hey, it's something. It's better than, you know, starving and eating zombie flesh like we were before. I think at that point, we are ready to go on our next quest for diamonds. But on the next episode, we're going to go ahead and start our mining process. Get down there. Hopefully we'll find some diamonds, because we got to get ourselves to the nether. But I want to thank you all very much for watching. I feel like we've made some great progress. Yeah, I'll call this progress. Ooh, hemp. But thank you all very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment, and if it's your first time here, feel free to press that subscribe button. We will see you all soon. It doesn't matter who you are. Male, female, black, white, gay, straight. If you want to have a good life, grow a beard.